Never, ever give up. Never back down, never bow your head, and never stop doing what you know is right. Because greatness, it's never easy. Life, even though you might feel it's unfair at times, always hides unexpected challenges, moments when everything seems to be against you, and situations you just can't understand why you're facing. There will be moments when you feel like the whole world is crumbling beneath your feet, that every effort is pointless, and the thought of quitting becomes more tempting than ever. But it's in those darkest hours, when the path ahead seems obscured by the gloomy clouds of doubt and discouragement, that you must remember one core thing: never, ever give up. This isn't just an empty rallying cry. This is a living truth that the most successful people in history have experienced and proven. They weren't people who never stumbled, but rather those who got back up after every fall, more resilient, stronger. They understood that the road to any worthwhile achievement is always rough and full of obstacles. The reality is, the more you fight for a righteous goal, the more you commit to a meaningful path, the more opposition you will face, the more criticism, and the more seemingly insurmountable barriers. Imagine this: from the time we were little kids, we were taught about the spirit of service, about noble sacrifice, and about dedication. These values aren't just empty words etched in books or on stone tablets. They are deeply ingrained in the heart and soul of every person. Now, it's time for you to bring those values into your life, to turn burning ambitions and dreams into concrete action. This world always needs people who believe, people who dare to turn vision into reality. Don't let anyone, any circumstance, or any old system stop you. When the doubters and the outdated machines try to convince you that you're on the wrong track, that your idea is crazy, or that what you want to achieve is impossible, that's precisely when you should feel more certain than ever that you're heading in the right direction. Words like impossible, unfeasible, crazy aren't barriers. They are your most powerful motivation to prove them wrong. Embrace the feeling of being different, someone who dares to stand on the sidelines and challenge the status quo. When an outdated system tries to pull you back, use that very force to push yourself forward. You have to be brave enough to be yourself, to live authentically, and to follow the calling from deep within your heart. Because when each individual dares to put faith into action, dares to live true to their values, society will become so much better. Your journey, starting right now, will be shaped by your sharp vision, by your relentless persistence, and by the iron will you forge. You will be the one to create a future where we have the courage to pursue every dream, despite the sneers of cynics or those who always view life with negativity. You will have the confidence to raise the voice of hope in your heart, to express the love stirring within your soul. As long as you hold pride in what you believe, have enough courage in every decision, and maintain unwavering faith in noble values, you will never fail. That is for sure. Because when an individual dares to believe in themselves, dares to face every storm and never gives up, they will open new doors not only for themselves but for everyone around them. Remember, your greatest strength lies in your ability to handle pressure. Life isn't always a bed of roses, and there will be times when you feel tired, wanting to give up. But those very moments are the true test of your will. See obstacles not as hindering walls, but as steps for you to climb higher, stronger. Every scar, every failure, every stumble is an invaluable lesson, a brick building your resilience. This life is an adventure. It's defined by deep faith, by big dreams, and by humble beginnings. Don't be afraid to start over. Don't hesitate to change direction if the old path no longer serves you. The most important thing is to keep learning, keep adapting, and keep moving forward. So, step forward with confidence, head held high with self-respect and pride. Demand the best from yourself. And the more people tell you it's impossible, that you can't do it, the more determined you should be to prove them wrong. Turn every doubt into a catalyst for your greatness. You are a special individual with unlimited potential. Believe that, live by that. Fight for what you believe in and for the people you care about. Never, ever give up on your dreams. Look, to become a true leader, you have to dare to go against the current. You need absolute self-confidence, and you have to be the right person to do it. That, not everyone can do. In today's ever-changing world, where floods of information and social pressures try to shape your thinking, finding your own path, trusting your intuition, and daring to go against the crowd is an incredibly rare, yet utterly essential quality. This isn't about following the herd, it's about the ability to trust your own judgment, even when everyone around you is telling you otherwise. Because, to truly make a difference, to become a pioneer, you have to dare to break the mold and lead the way. Success, isn't a red carpet. It's a continuous journey, demanding relentless resilience and an iron will. Along that path, you'll meet countless talented people, those with full potential to achieve great goals, but then they give up just for lack of a little persistence, a little grit to go just a bit further. That's a terrible waste. If you're truly passionate about your work, if you truly love what you're doing, then it will never feel like work anymore. It will become a part of you, a joy, an endless source of energy. Sometimes, you have to be brave enough to change direction. It's not always smart to keep banging your head against the wall. A true leader knows when to pivot, when to find a new way instead of repeating old mistakes. To succeed, you have to believe in yourself and listen to that inner voice, even when it goes against the advice of others. That's the sign of a visionary, someone not afraid to confront prejudices and follow their own path. One of the most important qualities of a leader, a creator of success, is the ability to handle pressure. Pressure will always be there, in many different forms, from big business decisions to personal challenges. You must be able to remain calm, think clearly, and make wise decisions even in the most stressful situations. That's not just a skill, it's character. And remember, passion isn't just for work. Passion must also be for family, for other important values in your life. A well-rounded leader is someone who balances career and personal life, nurtures meaningful relationships, and contributes to the community. You must always maintain a positive mindset, but at the same time, you also need to always be prepared to deal with difficulties. Life isn't always perfect, and there will be times when you face unexpected challenges. However, it's how you react to those difficulties that defines who you are. A leader doesn't run from difficulty, they confront it, learn from it, and become stronger after each overcome. Always keep a clear vision and don't let anything distract you from your goals. In this world full of distractions, focus is key. An excellent leader knows how to set goals, commit all resources to achieving them, and keep moving forward. In summary, to become a pioneer, a true leader, you need the confidence to go against the current, the courage to follow your intuition, the ability to handle pressure, passion not only in work but in life, and a positive mindset always ready to face all challenges. That is the formula for greatness. When our great founders wrote the Declaration of Independence, you know what they did? They mentioned the Creator 4 times. Because in America, we don't worship government. We worship God. That's the truth. In an ever-changing world, where new trends constantly emerge and disappear, some values endure, forming a solid foundation for all true success. These aren't fleeting business strategies or financial tricks, but profound ethical principles and deep beliefs that have shaped a great nation and outstanding individuals. The speech, "Never Give Up," isn't just a call for personal resilience, it's also a powerful reminder of the importance of core values, of faith, and of always doing what's right, no matter the circumstances. Let's look back at the story of America, about the great adventures that began with deep faith, big dreams, and humble beginnings. From the first pilgrims who landed at Plymouth, they prayed. Our founders, when they put pen to paper to write the Declaration of Independence, repeatedly mentioned the Creator. This wasn't by chance, it was a clear affirmation of the spiritual foundation of a nation. We believe in a higher power, and that's why our currency proudly declares, "In God we trust," and we proudly declare that we are one nation under God. These are unshakable values, guiding principles for every action and decision. In each of our lives, there are similar values etched in our hearts, the spirit of service, sacrifice, and dedication. These aren't just beautiful words, but living principles that help you overcome all challenges. When you face difficulties, when things seem unfair, and you feel you don't deserve to endure those things, these very values will be the source of internal strength that helps you stand firm. You have to buckle down and fight relentlessly. Never, ever, give up. Never back down, never surrender, and most importantly, never stop doing what you know is right. True success isn't a destination, it's a continuous journey. And on that journey, the most important quality isn't superior intelligence, but the ability to handle pressure. Life will throw unexpected challenges at you, situations that demand you keep your cool and make sound decisions under duress. It's in those moments that you need to have a positive mindset, but also always be prepared to deal with the worst. Life isn't always perfect, and preparation will help you navigate difficult periods more strongly. Passion isn't just for work, but for other important aspects of life, including family and community. A complete life is when you live with passion in all areas, from grand projects to small moments with loved ones, and always dedicate yourself fully to what you believe in. So, go out into this world and turn your hopes and dreams into concrete action. Your future will be defined by your vision, your persistence, and your iron will. You will build a future where we have the courage to pursue our dreams, despite what the cynics and doubters may say. You will have the confidence to raise the voice of hope in your heart and express the love stirring within your soul. As long as you are proud of your beliefs, have enough courage in every word and deed, and place your full faith in noble values, you will never fail. When a nation, or an individual, remains faithful to its values, faithful to its citizens, and dedicated to the Creator, then the best days are still ahead. This is a promise, an assurance. There will be times in your life when you want to give up, you will feel tired, you will want to just quit. But I tell you this, never give up. Never stop fighting for what you believe in, and for the people you care about. That's how you truly achieve greatness. Success isn't a final destination where you can stop and rest forever. No, success is a continuous journey, a never-ending adventure that demands flexibility, adaptability, and an iron will. This isn't just about achieving a specific goal, but about the process of constantly learning, growing, and overcoming yourself. It's on that journey that we'll discover hidden potentials and build the fortitude to face every challenge life throws our way. Think about this. In life, you will constantly face unexpected situations. Things won't always go according to plan, and sometimes you'll have to change direction instead of just banging your head against the wall. Flexibility and adaptability are key factors that help you not only survive but thrive in difficult circumstances. A smart person knows when to adjust their strategy, when to find a new path to achieve their goals, instead of stubbornly clinging to outdated ways. And when it comes to success, one of the most important qualities, I must emphasize this, is the ability to handle pressure. Pressure isn't the enemy, it's a tough but fair teacher. In the most stressful situations, when everything seems to be against you, the ability to remain calm, think clearly, and make the right decisions will determine your outcome. This requires training, preparation, and an iron spirit. Never think of pressure as a burden. Think of it as an opportunity for you to shine, to prove your mettle. Passion isn't just for your work. Passion must encompass every aspect of your life, family, friends, community, and the core values you cherish. A fulfilling life is when you live with enthusiasm in everything you do, from grand projects to small moments with loved ones. This balance not only brings happiness but also provides abundant energy to help you get through the toughest periods. Another extremely important thing is that you must always maintain a positive mindset. But this doesn't mean you live in a rose-colored world and ignore problems. On the contrary, you need to always be prepared to deal with difficulties. Life isn't always perfect, and obstacles are unavoidable. It's how you confront, learn from, and overcome them that defines who you are. See challenges not as hindering walls, but as steps for you to climb higher. Every stumble is a lesson, every failure is a valuable experience that helps you become stronger, wiser. Always keep a clear vision of your goals and never let anything distract you. In a world full of distractions, focus is key to achieving great things. Set goals, pour your heart into them, and keep moving forward. Don't let the words of cynics or those who always view life with negativity sway you. When they say impossible, turn that into motivation to prove them wrong. You must have enough courage to be yourself. Don't try to be a copy of someone else. Your uniqueness, your personality, and your deep beliefs are what make you special. Be proud of that, and live true to who you are. When you live authentically, you will attract the best things and find the true path meant for you. Remember, success is not a destination but a continuous journey. It's defined by your persistence, by your iron will, and by your ability to constantly learn and grow. You will build a future where we have the courage to pursue every dream, despite what critics or doubters may say. You will have the confidence to raise the voice of hope in your heart and express the love stirring within your soul. As long as you are proud of your beliefs, have enough courage in every word and deed, and place your full faith in noble values, you will never fail. When an individual dares to believe in themselves, dares to face every storm and never gives up, they will open new doors not only for themselves but for everyone around them. So, carry yourself with dignity and pride. Demand the best from yourself. And the more people tell you it's impossible, that you can't do it, the more determined you should be to prove them wrong. Turn impossible into your most powerful motivation. You are a special person with unlimited potential. Believe that. Live with the spirit of never give up.